You can write a letter and put in your wife's bag or your husband's bag. The way you
in
package,
this 21st century,
yes,
write a letter.
Yeah, sure.
The wife might annoy the man, and how does the man handle it? He wants to step out. He wants to go out. He wants to go out, hang out, take a bottle of beer, cools down.
That's why you see a man will go out and wouldn't want to come back because there is nothing spicing up. There is that kind of communication in their relationship. Maybe you get a side chick out there giving you that kind of communication. Your face will channel to that place. What is relationship without communication? To me, it's not worth keeping. Any relationship that there is no communication shouldn't be there. That's the way I feel. I don't know about you.
Well, me, I would also support communication in relationship. It's very, very important. Understand? Because once there is no more communication in a relationship, I think the love has died. There is no true love there again. Because I can't imagine a situation whereby, for example, a husband and a wife living in the same house and they're not communicating. They might be talking, but they're not communicating. Because there is a difference between talking to each other and communicating. Do you guys communicate? You guys, they might have issues in the house, and maybe the husband annoys the wife and the wife does not speak out. She will carry on for her mind. And now she will now be using it to oppress the man or trying to revenge. They're not communicating, and it will spoil things. Imagine where she does not communicate and she carries it in her mind for long. It will turn to something else, rage, anger, one day to explode. Now there you go, hear divorce. So communication is is a very important key for any relationship to thrive.
Okay.
Communication relationship.
Do you think people intentionally do not want to communicate? Like intentionally, they don't want to communicate.
I won't say intentionally, because sometimes I think people are filled with anger. Maybe when they have issues with their partner, they are filled with so much anger that they forget that if you communicate, you can actually solve this problem. So I think the anger clouds their judgments, and they decide not to communicate. They might communicate later, but it might take a while. And while they are waiting for when they are calm, things go down, they spoil, they go. You understand? So I think anger clouds people's judgment.
Anger. That's being intentional. Because I'm angry, I don't want to communicate. It's being intentional.
Some people will even prefer walking away. So like some guys, maybe you have forgive me, I'm always using this relationship like husband and wife. The wife might annoy the man, and how does the man handle it? He wants to step out. He wants to go out. He wants to go out, hang out, take a bottle of beer, cools down, comes back, then they can communicate. While some people can deal with their own immediately and say, hey, sweetheart, to the room, let's talk. This is what you did. This is what you did not do. And they can be able to solve the issue. That is communication.
Yeah, communication is still there. There is no absence of communication there. What we're saying is, where there is absence of communication, is it worth keeping? Should there be a relationship without communication? You understand?
It's not worth keeping, but that does not mean that some relationships are not thriving or are not surviving like that. I know a relationship of a man and wife that are living together, they're not communicating, but they're still living together for years now.
That's not the relationship. They are
married lawfully.
Yeah. If you ask me, I would say they are just cohabiting, maybe because of their kids. There's a clause there, because of their kids. So it's no longer a relationship.
You can call it any word, but they are still living together and still answering married man and married wife.
Yeah, that's what we're saying, but it's not a workable thing. It's not working.
It's working.
No, it's not. The fact
I've seen it work.
That's what I'm saying. The fact that they are there living together and they don't talk, it's not a relationship.
They talk.
Like I said.
They talk, but they don't communicate.
That's it. Talking to you, hey, can you give me that plate? You go and bring the plate and give me because you feel maybe we are roommates or just partners. But there is no relationship. I don't know if you understand the word relationship there. There is no relationship there again. You understand? To me, communication is a very vital thing. It's not only when you're having quarrel or issues with your partner that you communicate. Even when the going is good. Even okay, let's say for instance, in a day your wife leaves or your wife left to work or your husband left to work from morning till night, no hello, no how are you. That's not communicating. It's not only when you have issues to settle or when you are at home to talk. If your wife, okay, maybe your partner leaves to somewhere in the next 30-20 minutes, you've not even asked the person, are you there? How are you faring? Did you get there very well? That's not communicating. To me, it's not only like communicating when you're together or not. Using text messages, pictures, remembering the person's birthday and all that, these are communications. It's not only it's not only directed to a particular thing, maybe talking about children, talking about that's what they call key communication. You can write a letter and put in your wife's bag or your husband's bag. The way you
In this
package
21st century,
yes,
write a letter.
yeah, sure. You write a message, put it in your husband's bag. That is communication. What you're feeling, you don't want to express it verbally. You can put it in a message just to make
Or
this
letter.
or letter, yes. I can write a full note for you, fold it, put it in a place where you sit. These are communication. When you don't have all these things to spice up your relationship, that relationship is always burnt. It's not always sweet. That's why you see a man will go out and wouldn't want to come back because there is nothing spicing up. There is no that kind of communication in their relationship. Maybe you get a side chick out there giving you that kind of communication. Your face will channel to that place. But to me, why some people don't do it is because of ignorance. They don't know about it. They're just ignorant about it. They don't even know because maybe some of them, when you explain to them, this is what communication is all about, they will be like, oh, I don't know. Then why some people don't do it, especially men, ego. Why should I even communicate? Why should I be the one to communicate this and that? And you see, relationship will just die off. So I think is a very, very important tool. Very important. Learn to communicate. Some people they will say they are communicating. And the way they will go about the whole thing, the way they will talk to you, let's assume there's a quarrel, the way they will want to settle it because I need to communicate. That's their mentality. I need to communicate. The way they will go about it safe, you get tired, like what's going on? So let's try and communicate in our relationships. That's my own point of view.
Yes. I think we are all in agreement. We are saying the same thing. Communication is key
Yeah.
in a relationship. Once there is no more communication, that relationship
Starts
starts dying off. And trust me, it's not what we want. It's not what anybody wants. So if you're out there, try and communicate in your relationship.